Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this lecture, we will discuss egg structure and its composition. Egg is a complete food consumed throughout the world. Eggs of various birds may be eaten, however, eggs of hen and duck are most commonly consumed. Egg protein contains all essential amino acids and has got highest biological value. Thus, egg proteins are considered by World Health Organization to be a reference protein, to which all other proteins are compared. An average weight of hen egg is about 2 ounces, which makes it about 57 grams. The basic structure of egg can be divided into 3 major components: its shell, egg white, and egg yolk. Here are few compositional percentages where a whole egg have about 65.5% water, 11.8% protein, 11% fat, and 11.7% mineral content. Whereas egg white consists of about the 58 to 60% of the total weight of the egg and contains about 88% of the water, 11% protein, 0.2% fat, and 0.8% mineral content. Egg yolk is about 31 to 33% of the total weight of the egg, which is 48% water, 17.5% protein, 32.5% fat, and only 2% mineral content. Whereas the egg shell weighs about 9 to 12% of the total egg. So the shell or the outer covering of the egg contributes to 9 to 11% of the whole weight of the egg. 94% of the egg shell is composed of calcium carbonate. It acts as a barrier against harmful bacteria and other contaminants. Shell has also got numerous pores on its surface, permitting the moisture and carbon dioxide to move out and oxygen to move in as the egg ages. Strength of the shell indicates the quality of the egg, and strength is influenced by the mineral and vitamin content of the hen's diet, mainly calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D. Inside the surface of the shell is lined by a mucous membrane, also known as protective layer, called the cuticle or bloom. Cuticle preserves the freshness of the egg by blocking the pores on the shell. The egg white. It is known as egg albumin and contributes about 65% of the egg's liquid weight. It contains more than half of the egg's total protein. The egg white becomes thin as the egg ages because protein changes its characteristics. Hence, the fresh egg sit up tall and firm in the pan, while older ones tend to spread out. As the egg ages, carbon dioxide escapes out and the albumin become more transparent than the fresh ones. Egg yolk. Egg yolk is the yellow portion that makes about 33% of the liquid weight of the egg. It contains all the fat in the egg and about 45% of the total egg protein. So here's a diagram that shows the internal structure of egg. This darker portion is the germinal disc, where this round yellow ball is called egg yolk, which is enclosed in a vitelline membrane. This thicker region is called whitish region is called thick albumin, and slightly transparent and thin liquid material is called thin albumin. This space is called air cell. This cord, which connects the yolk to this membrane is called flagella. An elasticy membrane that encloses this entire liquid material, which is further protected by a strong calcium carbonate cuticle. The factors that affect the quality of egg are age, its storage atmosphere, temperature while the storage period, relative humidity, and pre-treatment given before the storage. Testing the quality of egg. Water test is done. The test is based on the principle of density. Egg has, in this test, eggs are simply dropped into water. Good quality eggs sink to the bottom, and poor quality will float one. Those float at the top. Uh, Loss in weight is due to dehydration and thus increase the air cell size. Second is sensory test, where egg is cracked, smelly, rough surface indicates its poor quality. Candling test, which we have already discussed in our practical portion. This is the most commonly used test to determine the spoilage of egg. The eggshell is porous and allows the light to pass through it. The eggs to be tested are placed in front of a sharp, bright light and assessed for the following factors: cracks on their shell, air cell size and position, albumin in yolk position and firmness, and presence of any blood clot or foreign element in the egg. Nutritional qualities of egg. Egg are nutritionally rich and one of the nature's most complete food. They provide about 173 kilocalories per 100 gram. Egg contain high quality complete protein with all essential amino acids in well balanced proportion. Biological value of egg protein is 100, indicating all the protein consumed is retained by the body. Egg white, also called albumin, contributes to about 60% of the total protein present in the egg, and rest is from egg yolk. Nearly 50% of the protein in egg white is of albumin, followed by corn albumin, which makes about 13%, ovomucoid 10% of the lysozymes 3.5%, ovomucin 2%, avidin, ovoglobulin, ovoinhibitors are in trace quantities. Vitelline is the protein present in the egg yolk, which is present in a lipoprotein complex or lipovitelline or lipovitelinin. Phosphatin, phosphorus containing, and levitin, sulfur containing protein are also present in egg yolk. Avidin is a protein present in egg, while each bird which binds the vitamin biotin, thus making it unavailable to the body. Fat. The fat is concentrated in egg yolk. Yolk fat can be divided into three major parts. That is triglycerides, second phospholipids, third lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are present in conjunction with the phospholipids. The primary phospholipids present in egg is lecithin, and major sterol is cholesterol. Major triglycerides present in egg yolk are oleic acid, about 38.45%, palmitic acid, 23.5%, linoleic acid, 16.4%, and stearic acid, about 14% of the total fatty acids. Carbohydrates. Glucose, mannose, and galactose are present in small amount. This will make fat in Maillard reaction, producing an undesirable brown discoloration in both dried and cooked egg whites. Other micronutrients present in egg are the major micronutrients are vitamins and minerals. Egg is the rich source of all known vitamins except vitamin C. All the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E are concentrated in yolk. Minerals such as iron, phosphorus, zinc, iodine, potassium, sodium, chlorine, and sulfur are present in good amounts. Iron present in egg is bound to conalbumin and therefore its absorption is poor, while zinc is present in most abundant biologically active form. That's all for this lecture. I have attached a video in this file regarding the detailed internal egg structure. That's all for this lecture. Thank you. Thank you so much.